I'll be honest with you. I'm only making this video because I have to put something on my channel as a placeholder while I work on recording and writing the Doom review. Also, it's a good excuse for me to practice my editing. And yes, I know, I should save this for a comparative review versus Minecraft. But you know what? I need that sweet, sweet ad revenue. So, Terraria, it's quite a good game. Like, a really good game. It's an action-adventure sandbox game, like Minecraft, but 2D. Whoa, 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 hey, calm down there, I was joking. Sort of. But honestly, Terraria has quite a few sections to be judged on. Let's start with gameplay. So being 2D, you're obviously limited to up, down, left, and right. That's counterbalanced with the multitude of ways you can move in those directions, and how cool looking the mechanical card is. The combat in Terraria is very standard for a regular 2D side-scroller-esque game, but that doesn't take away the fact that it is very entertaining. There are plenty of sets of armor, weapons, and accessories to mix and match in order to get the most out of it, and to find the right set of items to aid you in your mission to fight like hell. Another interesting segment in gameplay lies in quests, housing, and NPCs. It involves building houses, having people move in, and then working yourself to death to appease their ungrateful asses. At least until the tax collector rolls up. It's pretty rewarding if you can hustle and you get lucky, although, arguably, this can be one of the most frustrating things in the game in many different ways. And yes, I'm looking at you, Angler. Replayability is another factor to consider when buying a well-known Steam game. It's common knowledge that Terraria is just one of those games that everyone has to own. Just ask Ramsey.
Hi, it's Ramsey, back at it again with another one of TALAL's review comparison video things. Anyway, I think I have bought Terraria more times than one human should in his or her lifetime. But after buying it at least 6 different times on 6 different platforms, yes, including mobile, please don't hate on me, and over 200 hours on the PC, I always find myself coming back to this great game. And I really don't have much more to say than get this game. Ramsey out.
The amount of ways you could play the game differently are innumerable. With that in mind, consider how it's only $10 for something that you'll likely waste countless hours on, trust me, I know, while still having a blast.
I have 225 hours in the game, and I'm still not bored of it. I think it's a great game, and the only flaw I have with it is that the story isn't really much at all.
I feel like I'm advertising the game rather than reviewing it. Art. Ooh, this ought to be good. You see, I'm not normally someone to judge a game based on its graphics, with the exception of Life of Black Tiger. You see why even mentioning this atrocity is generally forbidden? Unless, of course, you're a commentator with no new topics to talk about. Love you, Pyro. Anyways, Terraria has beautiful pixelated graphics. Every single thing is gorgeous. From the mobs, to the blocks, to the items, to the particle effects, to the backgrounds. Now, for just a bit of a moment, let's talk about backgrounds. For the game that it is, Terraria has quite a cool set of backgrounds. Several, in fact. Each changing to match the biome, represent the time of day, or display the current event going on. So if you happen to be running late on your return journey home, you can bet your ass that the game will provide you with a nice transition between backgrounds. The final thing are mobs. As you know, mobs stand for mobile in that they are pretty much anything that moves, whether it's due to actual movement or that its projectile is irrelevant. The mobs in Terraria are quite fantastic, to say the least. They come in many different shapes and sizes, with variation in design decreasing as their difficulty ramps up. With different mobs come many unique abilities, skills, and visuals, many that the player can get a hold of themselves, such as the Rod of Discord. Love that thing. Subsection here, let's talk about bosses. Terraria has many bosses, some taking a common theme such as Cthulhu body parts, and others along the line of the Morning Wood, funny joke, in the Halloween event. These monstrosities are pretty tough the first time around, but are definitely all fun challenges. Careful though, friends reduce the difficulty tenfold. Terraria is quite terrific. It's fun, cheap, replayable, and definitely irreplaceable. Using the new scoring system I just thought of, I'd say it's a solid must-own out of 10. Hey, did you know that studies show that this non-comparative review was actually an update video in disguise? Yeah, you were bamboozled pretty hard. I currently don't have access to my desktop, so I can't quite play the Doom games in order to write the script and record the clips for the video, so I apologize if it doesn't come out in a while. Maybe I'll release more of these in the meantime, not sure though. On the other hand, I think the editing here was noticeably better than the Bioshock video. Oh, and did you like the scoring system? I thought that giving a word value would be better than a numerical one. Hey, by the way, video 100, huh? That's pretty cool. Something you should all comment is who I should parody next in like a year. And anyways, follow me on Twitter, yada yada, you know the drill. I'ma take a break. Bye-bye. Oh, and thanks for 50 subscribers.